Hi you guys, Shelly Tsunami here. Today I have another one of those huge SheIn hauls. I'll do what I did on my last SheIn haul video, which is I'll pop in in fact, maybe I'll say hi to Zeus. Zeus is sleeping behind me. I'll pop in some little videos of me actually wearing the clothes, because I think it's important for you guys to see kind of what to expect with the sizes. I am not super skinny. I'm not a tiny girl. I'm a little bit curvier, and that's okay. And I think sometimes when we get brands that we suspect are coming from the PRC, it can be a little intimidating that they're not going to have the right size. I have actually found that their sizing isn't too bad. So there's that. But without further ado, I've got a lot of stuff to get through, so I'm not going to take up your time. I am not sponsored. I'm not encouraged. I think I have a referral code. Check the description box if you're at all interested. It's just a referral code. I don't actually get anything. I don't get paid for doing it. I'm not sponsored. I'm not, anything like that. The referral code is just going to give me another discount for my next video, I guess, if you guys actually use it. I can tell you that SheIn, SheIn.com, SheIn.com, they have a lot of discounts and a lot of sales and a lot of specials and a lot of coupon codes. They make it easier than other sites to actually add the code to your account. You don't have to go searching for it so much. They use it as kind of a little bit of a draw to bring you in, but then when you actually go to check out, you can just click on a button and anything that you're eligible for, you just pick one from the list. So they make it actually really easy. It's not like they're trying to discourage you from using the coupon codes, but I don't know. And it's probably the reason why I bought so much stuff from them. I am going to do a video, just so you guys know, in the future, of some of my SheIn fails. Some of the things that I sort of regret buying, because I have a couple of them. I've actually only returned, I think, 3 items. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I've got things a little bit kind of sort of ish organized. Some of them are designer dupes like I did last time, but I have a huge selection. So I got a skirt, I've got some tops, I've got some dresses, I've got some outerwear, quite a number of bits of outerwear. I even have a couple bathing suits. I've got some jewelry, I've got some purses, I got probably more shoes than I need to have. But so I'm going to go through some of the things. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what inspired me about them and my thoughts now that I've actually seen them. And then if I can, I'll include a little video. We'll just cover Zeus up and you can actually see what they look like on me. I don't know if that interests you or not. Again, I'm not an Instagram model. I'm not young. I'm not thin. I'm not any of those things. I like fashion though, and I like to stay current on stuff. So I'm going to show you some accessories first. Some of these are actually, like I said, inspired by designer items. These earrings, how cute are those? Those are the first things here. These little face earrings, I think they've had a moment, and I think they will continue to have a moment. I think they're really fun. They're kind of a Picasso looking. They may be a little big for me, but for something fun on the weekend, I don't know. And I'm way more into gold than I used to be. You guys finding that? I used to only wear silver. I mean, I still wear a lot of silver. I mean, my wedding ring's platinum, and most of my other, costume jewelry is silver, but I really like gold too. Oh my gosh. So this set right here, you got a layered necklace and earrings. I bought this designer inspired shirt. Actually, my husband has one too. Those are the earrings. And of course the chain's covering them up. But they're little lions. And then I've got a part of the layered pendant here. Oh, that's why it's twisted. Looks just like those earrings, and then there's another big gold one, and it's part of a layered set. This is ridiculously inexpensive, but I thought it would be kind of fun to carry the whole faux Versace sort of look. I don't know how long this stuff will last. I'm sure that there's no Versace original for it, but it's like Versace inspired, I think. Those kind of a little bit tacky, but kind of a little bit bougie. I don't know. Would you guys wear gold lions? I live in a small town, and I'm already kind of pushing the envelope on some of the stuff that I wear. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I bought a couple like chunky gold chain necklaces, and I've been wearing them. I actually really enjoy them. I've got these earrings too. I think they're kind of, here, twist a little bit. Those earrings kind of just go along with the whole theme of that sort of chain look. I know it was kind of a big deal last year with the fashion kids, but I think it's still around and I think it's fun. You want a statement earring? I think we'll still see those. I think we'll still see these into spring, maybe even summer. And for the price, you know what? If all I get is a couple seasons out of them, it's still worth it for me. Next, another pair of earrings. They were on a little piece of cardboard. Now they're not. Now they're just in my hand because they fell out of it. But these little earrings right here, again with the whole Versace type thing. Okay, there we go. They're a gold tone V earring. I think it's fun that they hang to the side more. They're not super huge. I mean, they're really not that big. They're super lightweight. They don't feel like they're gonna drag my ear down at all. And I like the little V. I think it's kind of a fun sort of nod again to the whole Versace thing. I've seen these a lot and I really think that they're cute. And my husband's name is Virgil, so V is for Virgil and not Versace. Speaking of V's, my last piece of jewelry is this cuff bracelet. There is an original for this, but not at this price. So that's what it looks like. It's just gonna be kind of a cuff bracelet. There's a couple different snaps on it in case your size is a little bit different. It actually comes with a little protective piece of plastic over the top of the V so it doesn't get scratched. It's a pebbled leather. I saw the one on Amazon that they have one that they have like this that my husband was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I think he wants to borrow it maybe. But they also had like a crocodile one and I couldn't tell if this one was gonna be more of a crocodile or not. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the farthest one out. And sorry, the tag is there. I haven't taken the tag off of it yet. But that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun and edgy and kind of cute. I don't know if it's supposed to go V this way or V the other way. That's enough with the jewelry right now. Do you guys want to see more accessories? We're gonna go with some purses next. Is that okay with you guys? First things first, there's this one. One of the things that I like about the SheIn stuff is they come with this protective sleeve on it. It helps with the hardware. I think most of the hardware comes taped anyway. I won't keep the bag in these, the little dust covers. I won't keep it in this, but I actually like these for when I travel, when I can put shoes in it or anything that might get scuffed or scratched or whatever else. So I actually have a whole collection of these little tissue bags, but I keep them for traveling. Or because I'm a hoarder, as my husband would say. Okay, here's the bag. How cute is that green? It's a quilted look. It does have a chain strap with the leather handles on it. It's a dark kind of a gunmetal gray. If you can see that. It's a pretty decent size for just an over-the-shoulder bag. Yeah, it hangs even with like that, it hangs the right way. And then you can do this if you wanted it more of a crossbody bag. It's a super long chain if you do it that way. And I actually really like it. I think this is like a perfect lightweight, super lightweight. This would actually make a great travel bag. Like if you needed it, if you're gonna walk around a city and you're gonna throw in your little camera, your cell phone, there's actually quite a bit of room inside. I don't think my Surface is gonna fit in here. If you have a Kindle would fit in here. It does have an inside like security pocket right here. It's zippered. And then it has like another inside little like flap pockety thing right here. And I like the fact that it's a lighter color inside because that makes it easier to, you know, when you got your stuff in there to be able to see. Zipper seems to be secure and works. The only thing I don't like about this zipper is like the tail end is flapping out. But I guess if I tuck it underneath the chain, okay, yeah, tucking it in down here and just kind of tucking it under the chain actually helped. This is actually really cute for just a cute, fun, if you needed a green quilted bag that looks designer for the price, get one in every color if you can find it. I really like that. I'm gonna put that behind me there. Next purse, again, this whole crocodile theme. I love a crocodile bag. I love a crocodile embossed kind of print. This one I thought would make a really good work bag. I actually have a dark brown one that I got on Amazon and I saw this and for the price, I thought, you know what? Having an extra that's a black one is fine. This is actually big enough for me to put in my, it's got an adjustable strap on it. So you could wear it as a shoulder bag. You could hang it on as just an arm. You could really stretch that out and use it as a crossbody bag. The gold hardware on it doesn't bother me at all. It does have one big, oh, it does have a zipper on it again, so it's got a zipper that you can, it's actually kind of cool. It's not just a zipper, it actually has like a little bit of a extender type thing in case you do have stuff in it. But what I thought made it a really good value is you actually have a clutch in here and you have another little wallet. So you end up with 3 bags for a very, very inexpensive price. They all have this crocodile on it. This little wallet, it's pretty chintzy. I mean, to be honest, it has some like little plastic sleeves in case you wanted to put cards in it. But to me, it kind of reminds me of the old school photo albums. It does open flat, so I guess there's that. It's about the size of a passport, but I don't see any way to like actually affix a passport in here. So whether or not I actually ever use this, I don't know. I don't know that I will use that actually, to be perfectly honest. This, on the other hand, is actually super cool. So you could take the strap off the bag and put it on this little pouch. And so it's not only a clutch, but it's also a crossbody bag if you wanted to, or very short. It's small. I mean, you're putting your cell phone in it, an ID, a lipstick. I mean, it's kind of a bigger this way. I think it might actually probably be good for corralling makeup in the bottom of the bag if you want to. For a work bag though, here's what I would use this for. This would hold my pens, my name tag, my whiteout, anything that I would want to kind of keep at the ready and keep handy office supply wise. I would probably put it in this. It doesn't smell horrible. I mean, honestly, I think it probably needs to air out just a little bit. It's kind of a cool bag. It's simple. It's on trend. Another bag, one more bag. This is the last bag I have in my haul this time. This bag definitely has a designer inspired look to it. This quilting is very, very popular. This chain wrapped leather is something that I've been seeing on a lot of designers. I think Chanel does a version of this. I mean, I think Gucci does a version of this. There's a lot of different high-end designers that do this bag. It does have a twist lock. So we've got a twist lock opener here. And it comes actually stuffed with stuff that'll have to burn. But it comes stuffed to keep its shape, which actually, when I look at this, I don't see anything that I have to fix the shape-wise, that I'm not like, oh, I wish I didn't have this. It is generous. Sorry, there's string at the bottom of the bag. It's a generous size. You can fit a lot of stuff, and if you're anything like me, when I travel, I do fit a lot of stuff in there. In fact, I've decided that the bigger the bag, the more stuff I haul. This size down here, I mean, that's got to be at least 6 inches deep, I would think. It does have a piece of cardboard or something in there to kind of help it keep its shape. It does have little feet that are taped up right now, but if you take the feet and take the tape off, you've got a little gold foot. I actually don't mind the little gold accents. I actually kind of think they're cute. I got this because I wanted to be able to throw my Kindle in it, or throw my Surface in it, you know, I don't know how well it would hold a file folder. I think it's probably a little small for a file folder, but I could probably get my day planner in here. And yeah, I do use an old school day planner because sometimes when you're traveling or you don't have internet, and so you got to have your calendar in front of you. Anyway, I thought this was actually a really fun way to do a designer look for spring. For the price, I'm not unhappy with that at all. Okay, I think I'm going to end with the shoes because there's a number of those. And I'm just going to start with some of the clothing items that I bought in this haul. First item of clothing today is this skirt. And again, everything comes sort of packaged. I've got most of it still in the package. I thought this skirt was really cute. It is sort of a pieced, there's different types of faux leather on it. So we've got this kind of luggage color, cognac color. We've got a burgundy sort of faux suede. We've got a dark green faux leather. You've got a black faux leather, again with the kind of a similar as the front side, and then it ends in the front with kind of an off-white sort of cream suede. It's faux. It's kind of a, I wouldn't call it A-line, I would call it just a pencil skirt, leather pencil skirt. It's a little mod. I gotta be honest, it's a little mod. Sometimes if you're doing everything very like black sweater, black tights, black boots, something like that, you could do something fun, multicolored, and I actually really like the colors. These are kind of my colors, and I have enough other things to wear with it. Like I have a leather shirt, if you wanted to do that leather over leather trend. I've got a leather shirt that's kind of this color. I've got obviously black leather. I've got colors like this. I have a faux suede, kind of a moto style jacket that's this color. I just think I have a lot that I could wear with it. I have two items here that are a trendier thing, and if you're not paying attention, vests right now, like a suit vest is going to be really, really big this spring. These are not like those. These are vests, but they're not like the suit vest. I did buy like a pinstripe suit vest that I got off Amazon that I really like. This, though, is kind of a longer vest. There's no good way to show this. I'll just have to include a little picture, I think. Here's what I liked about it. It's got a tie belt, so it can give you some shape. You can tie it and it'll give you some shape. I love the heritage patterns. So anything that's like a herringbone or a tweed, I actually like the piping. I thought that is actually kind of cute. Here, I'll give you a little closer up look into the herringbone pattern. This is very, very lightweight. This I think is super lightweight. I think this will make a fantastic transition into spring, maybe even summer. I guess in summer you could probably wear it with jeans and a tank top maybe if you wanted to. I think that would actually be super cute. Some boots, little ankle boots. But for winter, if you just wanted to throw on like a little completer piece, I'm a big fan of completer pieces. Next piece takes into account two different trends. One of them is kind of the vest. We've got a vest jacket here, but we also have that sort of Sherpa look. It's not really, it's like a faux fur. I don't know if you can see. Faux fur over a faux leather. This is thick. It's got like a moto styling with the belts. Maybe it's got like 3 trends in one here. I don't know. But I thought this over a white t-shirt and jeans, or a turtleneck and jeans, or a sweater and jeans. I just think this is such a casual, great jeans outfit. Only complaint with this, and this is why I might think I might not reach for this as much as I want. In fact, I may have to really think about returning it. It looks like it has pockets, but these zippers don't actually open to anything. And if you look on the inside, it's just a faux pocket. Super disappointing because it's where I keep my keys or my chapstick or my hands when it's cold. And so this is like a cold weather coat. So now I'm gonna have to have gloves on all the time, which is fine, but that's my kind of like the one thing I'm like, want. Otherwise it feels very plush. It's very, very thick. The leather actually, the faux leather actually feels good. The fleece kind of lining, this faux fur, actually super soft to the touch. The zipper looks adequate. It does have this weird waistband belt thingy. I don't always care for that, but it looks like it comes off. Okay, next item up is this really fun sweater. Love sweaters. I'm a big fan of sweaters. This one might be a little bit too big, but it's going to be kind of a slouchy, I don't want to say off the shoulder type sweater, but it's definitely a bigger sweater. I think I got it in my normal size. Actually, you know what? This might have been one size fits all. So it's generous on me, and I'm not a small girl. I can just imagine if you're like little itty bitty tiny, you might swim in it. I don't know. I'd have to double check, but I think this might be one size fits all. I love the pearl detail, and I love that twist front. And I think it's long enough. It's gonna actually not highlight my mama belly too much. I think this is actually really pretty, and the pearls are super cute. They're attached. So I thought this was really cute. Even throwing it over leggings, I think would be actually kind of cute. So super excited about that. I love gray. Gray's a neutral, goes with everything. Speaking of gray, I have another item that's gray. This is actually kind of funny. It's sort of tongue-in-cheek. I should probably be wearing it today. It's completely appropriate. This, my lovelies, is a sweatshirt. And this just feels like this winter. It's, I don't know, probably good workout sweatshirt actually, because it's not thick at all. It's very, very thin. It's not your normal fleece sweatshirt. It's more like a cotton top with long sleeves and a hoodie. So this would actually be super cute underneath the blazer if you're doing the blazer over a hoodie kind of look. I thought it was kind of fun, tongue-in-cheek. I don't wear a lot of things that have writing on the front because I don't like when dudes stop and read your chest, I guess. I don't know. But for that purpose, I'll probably just wear it around the house, maybe throw it on if I have to, run an errand really quick. Next top item that I got is this really super cute bodysuit. It seems like it might be a little wide. I did get a large, I think. Actually, it says OXL, so I think that's an extra large. I gotta be careful with some of the sizes because I'm kind of right on that cusp. I'm not really a plus size, but I'm getting there. If I need to slow my roll a little bit, otherwise where it would be. This seems like it's plenty long torso-wise. What I like about it is not only is it a nice little layering piece, but this square collar I think is going to be actually super popular. It was last year too, but I think it's going to continue. The rib knit is very popular. It's a nice lightweight layering, and it reminds me of Reformation. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the kind of Reformation brand, the dresses and the shirts. They have a lot of those square necks and sweetheart styles. Kind of reminded me of that, but nowhere near the price. Last item in this category is another black top. The body of it is like a cotton t-shirt type material, but then they've got these dramatic sleeves. And sleeves are doing a thing, you guys. I mean, if you haven't jumped on the whole sleeve. Okay, so I gotta be honest. The sleeve trend is one that women of a certain age, you've got to be careful with. These, the sort of netting, big voluminous sleeve, I think this is done right. I can't wait to try this on because I think this would be super cute with like a patterned skirt or something. I don't know. Maybe I could wear it. Could I wear it with this? It might be too trendy. I don't know. Yeah, be careful mixing your trends too. But anyway, the point is with the sleeves is I bought a shirt off of SheIn that was like a cream colored and it had the sort of ruching on the sleeve, but it was definitely a statement sleeve. And it just felt a little weird. And then my husband was like, I don't know that I really like that. I think that's one of my regrets. I wasn't really feeling it when I was wearing it. And I think I liked the idea of it. I thought it looked really sophisticated and chic in the ad, in the picture online. But when I put it on, it just didn't translate well for me. So out of all the stuff that I bought, that's the one clothing item that I was like, oh, I don't know that I could pull this off. I don't know that I could feel myself and pull this off. This I think is actually kind of fun. It doesn't have a super low neckline. And I always wear a completed piece, a jacket, a vest, a cardigan, or something else. And if you take that off and you've got those sheer sleeves, I think it's kind of a fun way to show skin without actually really showing skin. And if your arms are an issue for you and you haven't been to the gym lately, this actually could kind of camouflage some of that and still kind of be sort of sexy and fun without going over the top and being like, oh, she's trying too hard or she's trying to be too trendy and she's just like a middle-aged woman. So, okay, moving on to the next category, we've got a couple dresses. This I actually saw for a long time. I think none of this stuff came in one purchase, just so you guys know. This was actually over probably about 6 weeks and I think I had like 3 or 4 different purchases. Oh my gosh, Zeus is rolling over on his back. How cute is that? Hi, Zeus. But this dress I actually saw, and it was probably one of the more pricier items on my haul. On the model, it looked so pretty. It has a cuffed sleeve. There's no buttons on the sleeve, but it does have these buttons down the front. And it's long. It's like a midi length, which I think is great with boots right now. This light blue color, it's not even really a periwinkle, but I don't know if my camera will really pick it up. It definitely has that kind of almost like a polyester sort of feel to it. If it fits on me, shawl collar, I guess, kind of a, let's see if I can get a picture of it here. It's a little bit of a rolled kind of shawl collar, and it definitely looks like it cinches in at the right place on the waist with the buttons on the front. This light blue color, I think if you have brown eyes and you wear blues, I think it's actually really pretty. I don't normally wear a lot of light blue, so this feels a little spring to me, but I think right now I would do black boots and black tights and a black jacket, and I would darken it for this time of year, but I'm really hoping this fits. 2 more dresses. This one, so I saw, you guys watch 90 Day Fiancé. I feel bad even mentioning that, but I saw a gal, one of the gals on 90 Day Fiancé was wearing a dress to a date night and it had this like military inspired kind of look to it. It was very, I don't know, Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. Beyonce, I know, did a military kind of look, but I always think of Janet Jackson because that's how old I am. But anyway, this is the dress, and it has the double row, double button type closure. They are working buttons, so you actually can open these up. It does have another shawl collar. I think sometimes that elongates your neck when you have more of a V-neck. It does have a sheer sleeve. Can you see that? Woohoo! It has a sheer sleeve, which again I think is kind of sexy. It does have an elastic on the sleeve, which I'm not bothered by that at all. It does feel like it's kind of a cotton polyester type feel. It's softer. It's not as polyestery feeling as, say, this dress was. The gold buttons, okay, the gold buttons are a little bright. They're a little shiny. It might even look classier if I pop these off and put in a set of a little bit more of a, maybe a gunmetal or something more antique-y looking. I'm hoping this fits because I've been on the lookout for a blazer style, military inspired kind of date night dress. I don't think I can wear it to work. I guess we'll have to look once I get it on, but I think it would be actually don't know, there's something about it that's kind of sexy. And we've got a couple of the trends in there. You know, we've got the blazer style. You've got a statement sleeve, which is all kind of hitting on some trends right now. Okay, speaking of trends, I don't know about you, but I have a lot of leopard. And I have a lot of leopard. And not in like a Peg Bundy kind of way, but or at least I hope not. But I do have a lot of leopard. Sometimes leopard really looks like a nice neutral. It's a pattern, but it's not really a heritage pattern, but I just think it's timeless and it's been around forever. And from a distance, it reads as a neutral, so you can kind of wear a lot of different stuff with it. This is probably a little bit more on, I mean, I was in the Army a long time ago, so this kind of gives me a little bit of camo flashbacks, but it is a midi, actually pretty darn long. I'll see it once I get it tried on. I did it in green, and they had several different colors. They had a tan that I really liked, but I thought I have so much tan leopard that do I really need another tan leopard? No. Did I need this? No. But the green I thought was actually kind of pretty, and I like the colors, and I like the kind of the rust color, and we'll see what it looks like. Now we're getting into some outerwear items here. I'm a big fan of outerwear. And trench coats are a thing. Trench coats, a classic trench is a thing, and then a trench with some sort of fun details is a thing. So for the price, I was like, oh, I need more trench coats, right? This is just your classic double-breasted with the almost like a tortoiseshell type button on it. It is lined, but I'm telling you right now, this is super, super lightweight. Like, not that you can see through it, but it is very lightweight. So this is definitely a spring. Even if you needed a light jacket in the summer, this would be perfect. This is perfect over with, I mean, honestly, you could wear it to work if you're wearing like a blazer and then a blouse and whatever else underneath it, or a sweater underneath it. I'm really seeing this with just jeans and a tank top. I think would be actually super chic. Simple, kind of off-duty model sort of inspired. I have no idea what size I got in this. Did I size up? Sometimes I size up to make sure. Oh no, so I got a large in it, so I don't know how big it will be on me. Out of the outerwear, this is one I'm least disappointed in, for the simple fact that it actually does have a pocket. Speaking of trenches, moving on to another trench. This is that trench inspired look, but elevated. Got it in the same size, got it in the large. You do have, again, the double breasted, but look at these faux leather sleeves. Isn't that pretty? And you got a faux leather belt. And you got some tortoiseshell type buttons, which I think are always super fun. It's your typical trench coat style, but with these leather sleeves. I was so excited to see this, and I was so excited to have a coupon and get it for a good price. And then I was completely disappointed when the pockets came. There's no pocket. I got catfished by the coat, I think. There's like literally no way to put a pocket in here. I guess I could open it up and like hand sew in something. That's the one thing I'm like, why would you take this really great, fantastic jacket and not put a pocket into it? I'm gonna have to run this by my husband because I think he's gonna really like the coat, and I'm just gonna have to decide if I like the styling enough to keep it versus getting more out of it with pockets. I don't know. Okay. This jacket, my husband actually saw this sitting on top of my stuff, and he was like, oh, that's super cool. So we've got kind of a moto inspired jacket. It does have the little things at the waist, but it's got this 2-layer weird thing here. I have to try it on and show you guys because I can't really describe the sort of layered look on the front lapel. I could describe it, but it would be hugely inappropriate. But it's got this kind of faux leather quilting. You're sensing a theme in my faux leather quilting these days, but it has this faux leather quilting, and then it's got this faux suede, and this faux suede is actually very soft. It doesn't feel plasticky at all. This was actually a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, although I got it in the same size, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I got an extra large. That explains why it's a little bit big on me. I think it actually is a good layering piece. It's not too heavy. It's actually fairly light. I would call this maybe more of a mid-weight type jacket, so it'll transition well into spring, I think, and I think it'll make a nice layering piece. I love beiges and neutrals and tans and camels and off-whites and creams, and I think they just, especially if you're doing a monochromatic look, I think they have a really kind of luxe feel about them, and I've been saying that for years. So the fact that it's been a thing last year and it's on trend to keep coming back around. I would do a monochromatic tan, off-white, winter white, whatever you want to call it look, any day over colored leather or colored anything like the monochrome looks where you've got like the mustard pants and the mustard shirt, which I have, but I just don't, I don't think I wear it. You see these stars, like you see Sierra, yay, Mrs. Wilson. You see Sierra wearing like a burgundy or an oxblood or a rust colored trench and a shirt and pants, and it looks beautiful. But then you see people that are wearing like Easter egg colors. You've got lilac or baby blue or sherbet orange, and I think it looks dated. I don't know. I mean, I know it's a thing, and I guess you can elevate it and make it, bring it more current by how you style it or the cut of it, but to me it just screams, didn't we do that already? And I guess all the trends we have done, but if you didn't live through the trend, or if you weren't making your own styling decisions back when it was trendy. Speaking of trends, I got a theme here. This is a faux leather double-breasted blazer. It has these super shiny buttons still on them. You see that? To see how that kind of makes it just look a little bit cheaper? I don't know. I think the quality of it, this feels to me like a Zara leather. I bought this because it's a longer blazer. I'm gonna have to actually see how long it is. Disappointed me with the pockets again. But I love the double-breasted styling, kind of a military inspired. I love a leather blazer. You can't go wrong with black, really. And for the price, I was like, you know what? Kind of want to try it. So I think this would actually be really cute over leggings. You could actually do even the faux leather leggings with the faux leather blazer. You could maybe even wear this to work. Last item of sort of outerwear clothing. I actually don't even have the belt on this yet. Let me thread the belt through here. And no, I got this kind of it's almost like a dusty blue faux leather jacket. And I don't know how I feel about it. First off, I like the color. It's not really a true navy blue, which I think is predictable. But I mean, look at this color with my black sweater. I think it kind of just gives it a little something. I think this is a completely wearable color. I think it even can kind of read as a neutral, even though it's not a true navy. And I like the dusty blue. I don't mind the collar. I think the collar's fine. The feel of it is fine. It's not, I mean, it doesn't feel like a beautiful lambskin high grade leather. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about it. It came with a belt, which is great because a tie belt blazer is fantastic. Very, very, very much on trend. There's no loops to thread it through. So I guess when you hang it up, you just loop this around your hanger and hope it kind of stays together, because I guess you could thread it through there, the tag, to kind of keep it together. So that's a little bit disappointing. I would actually preferred it if it was, you know, affixed to it in some way. It doesn't have side pockets, but it does have these chest pockets. So why would you do a real chest pocket, but then not like a side hand pocket on any of the outerwears? I don't know. I feel like a faux chest pocket would be a little bit more acceptable. I don't know. But I like the color, so I'm going to try this on. We'll see what it looks like. If it doesn't fit right, or I don't think I'm ever going to wear it. Oh, and it did come with extra buttons. Send it back. So, as I mentioned before, I have sent a couple things back already. I got refunded for it. I got proof of the refund. It actually showed up. I use PayPal with some of these things just because, you know, foreign transactions and stuff. I don't know. Just be safe, I guess. Okay. Because I'm really excited for winter to be over and spring to be here, and I've got a trip planned this summer with the whole family. So I got this ridiculous one-piece bathing suit that I think my husband is actually really gonna like. It's a halter style. It's got this hot pink. I may have had a hot pink swimsuit at one time. I guarantee I've never had anything with leopard on it. I think the styling might actually be okay on my curvy figure. And they do come with these little sleeves in it, so I might actually keep them in there, because these are good for wet swimsuits. Because if you're like me, the day you leave, you're still in the pool. Why not? I don't have a pool at home, so I have to take advantage of it while I can. Okay, and then I have one other bathing suit. I know I buy bathing suits every year. I don't like wearing them. If you're like me, you don't like wearing them. This one was I thought, again, with the whole leopard print thing here, this one is a little bit, it has like these industrial cups. They're padded, but I don't know if that's just like body armor or what. I like the styling of it, and I thought this little placket in the front would actually be kind of flattering. I don't know, does this look like an old lady swimsuit? Does this look like, you know, Aunt Agnes's swimsuit? I have a number of pairs of shoes. I mean, I already had numbers of pairs of shoes, but because of the pricing, and you'll see, I thought I would buy a few more pairs of shoes. So here's one of them. They're coming wrapped in these, which is great for scuffs and things like that. How fun are these? So they're like I mean, you've got this kind of cognac colored, this luggage colored leather, and then this beautiful mesh. I don't know. I just think that's really, really pretty. I haven't tried these on yet. I haven't tried on any of these, but I got a pair of these shoes. And again, I'll put in the price. So this is rustling around up there. Okay. These are, I bought these because my husband liked them. And I'm not quite sure. I think this is going to be one of those items where you wear it with jeans and a tank top, or jeans and a t-shirt and a jacket, but you keep everything very, very simple. Maybe even that tan colored trench coat. But these are little ankle boots. They're a peep toe. I guess I can take the stuffing out of them, huh? Probably not that direction. I'll probably take them out back. They've got a peep toe. They lace up the front. Speaking of lace, look at that lace. This has like that Victorian kind of look to it. This is very like boudoir inspired dressing. I don't know how long these are gonna last, but my husband was like, oh, those are hot. So if I'm going hot, I think these are a good place to start. What would you wear them with? I mean, I think the shoes become the focal. So do you wear them with something simple, or do you go all out and do some sort of leather thing? Tell me, Lady Shelley. Okay. Next shoe item. Oh, I love these. These are so cute. Again, kind of a designer inspired, more quilted leather. I've seen several pairs of these. I think actually Chanel has a version of these. There's nothing on them that even say that they're Chanel inspired. These might actually be a little bit big for me, but if I wear them with socks, or if I need to put in inserts, but that actually feels fairly padded. But how cute is that? For just a simple slip-on shoe. Who doesn't like a simple slip-on shoe? I think it actually might even be kind of cute with a kind of a t-shirt dress. Okay. More shoes. Oh, more ankle boots. More crocodile embossed. These actually have, I mean, yes, they have a pretty intense stiletto heel. They do have a zipper up the front in addition to the lacing. It's a pointed toe. If you can see that. It's a pointed toe. For the price, I thought these were super cute. I've been chasing a pair of these at Zara for a while, and they just have never had my size. So I got them off of SheIn. I don't know, not Zara's still fast fashion, and it's not, you know, super expensive stuff, but I want to think that they were like maybe $90 on Zara, and I didn't pay that. I do have another pair of boots that I bought at Zara. They have a round heel, and I wear them a lot. I like them with dresses and stuff. These are, again, another designer-inspired. We've got a snake print loafer. I know heeled loafers are going to be a thing. We did the heeled loafers before. This feels like it might be a little long for me too, so I'm not really even sure. I might have to exchange this for a smaller size. Sometimes, and these are in European sizes, so it's kind of a hit and miss. Sometimes I'm a 39, which can be either an 8 or an 8.5. Sometimes a 40 is an 8.5. So I went with the 40 thinking I can always wear an insert and take up more space, but these feel very long to me, so I'll be curious to see how these feel. But look at that little detail. So we've got kind of a, it's not really like the horse bit style. It's not really a chain style. It's actually more, almost looks like a snake skin or snake print style, which to me is more like a Gucci style. I only have 2 more things to show you guys. Are you guys getting tired yet? Okay, one more pair of flats. Look at that tweed. Oh my gosh, this has all the colors in it. This to me is a Chanel inspired tweed if I ever saw it. Again, this is a statement shoe. If you're just gonna wear jeans or maybe even like a leather legging and throw in a pop of color, how bougie do those look? You got like a gold thread in there, and you've got a ton of other different colors you can play off of. It has like a quilted bottom. I don't think I've ever even seen that. It's got like a faux leather insole. I think these are super, super, super cute. I got them all in the same size, so I'm hoping they fit. But I love me a heritage tweed. Okay, I have one more thing to show you, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's a trendier thing that I was on the fence about for a long time. I don't even know what I want to show you guys. Okay, so there's a couple different trends playing on here. We've got a mock croc. We've got an ankle boot. We've got to lace up the front. I don't do a lot of this like the square-toed lace up, square-toed shoes because I'm like 5'4" to begin with, 5'3.5". So I want to do things that are going to elongate. So I like a pony toe, but that's just me. I wanted a pair of white ankle boots. And I have a pair of white like knee-high boots. They're not really white. They're like a winter white. They're like a cream color. And I like them, but you have to be careful because if you don't wear something long enough with them, they can look a little go booty, like go-go boots. So sometimes I'm like, oh, maybe I don't want to wear those. So I don't have any other. I have white shoes, like I have white pumps. My last SheIn haul, I bought a pair of white pumps with the snake print on them that I still haven't worn because I just don't wear a lot of white shoes. I want to wear more white shoes. I think it's a seasonal thing, or I just don't want to wear them out in the snow and the wet and the weather, and I'm ready for it to be over with. Okay, honestly, what do you guys think about these? Get that out of the way. So we've got an ankle boot. It's white. That's a trend in and of itself. It's a crocodile print. It's got a zipper on the inside. And I think just by itself, those things are completely fine and they're on trend, on point. But here's where I'm struggling with it. Tell me if you agree or not, because I don't even know if I want to. I gotta figure out how to wear these if I do end up keeping them. But this lace is like an athletic lace. Maybe that's my fix. Maybe I just change out the lace. Maybe if I got a leather lace. But with this lace, do you know what this reminds me of? Just put your comment down below if you know what it is. These remind me of ice skating shoes. You feel me? Do they look like ice skating shoes? They kind of feel like ice skating shoes to me. I don't know. I'm on the fence about these ones, you guys. I really, 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 really wanted these shoes. Wanted to do the whole white ankle boot trend, but I don't know if I can get over the whole ice skate thing in my head. You guys, that was it. I will have the total amount that I paid somewhere. I got it over 3 or 4 different shipments that came in over about 6 weeks. I think when you do that, you don't realize how much you have until you're acquiring it all together and you see that you have a big mound of stuff. So I want to know, have you ever shopped at SheIn? Did you shop at SheIn after my last video? I do have a referral code. I think it's in my description if you're interested in using it. I'm not sponsored. I'm not endorsed. I'm not encouraged. I get no PR. I'm not even a monetized YouTube channel. I will keep track of these things, and if it gets to the point where I can't return them and I regret the purchase, I'll let you guys know. I'm transparent. I mean, I don't even use filters. It is what it is. So you guys, I like shopping. I don't know if you guys like shopping. I like designer stuff, but I'm on a budget and I can't always afford the high-end stuff that I really want to. But I think there's something that if you can do a designer inspired piece and nobody knows or nobody needs to know that you didn't spend $1,000 on a leather blazer, I mean, doesn't your money better spent elsewhere? I don't have to sell you guys on it. I'm just saying, that's my justification. I hope you enjoyed this. If you are a lady on a budget that still wants to look trendy and cute, I hope you like this. I hope you guys watched my husband's video where he bought my makeup and did my makeup because it was super fun. And as soon as I get like 100 subscribers, he's gonna do it again. So I'm excited about that. At the end of the day, I would love it if you guys subscribed. If you left a comment, do you like these videos? It seems like I get a lot of views on the kind of haul videos, and I think people are curious about what the SheIn is. I see the SheIn ads pop up on Instagram all the time. I see the SheIn products. I've seen several of them on Amazon. When I price match both Amazon and the SheIn website, they're better pricing on the SheIn website. So it's just kind of a matter of, are you okay with potentially, I don't even know if they're Prime on Amazon or if they're still shipping from the same location overseas. Anyway, please leave a comment. I'd love it if you guys subscribed and became part of the family. And until our next video, bye for now.